Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to battle number 14, Dutchman Games. This is an outstanding game played on Sunken Jungle. I don't believe I have a game like this before. It is very interesting because we have 4 players who are playing the Ottomans. Now, you have seen other battles that have been shown playing Ottoman. Ottomans are so much fun to play. If you know how to play them, and I will go over it with you, it is so much fun if you want to smash into an army and just go full out, full offense, see a lot of action. You want to play as the Ottomans. You get to chevron them, and usually the army that I have set up is 2 Bashis, 4 Janissaries, 6 Nizam credit infantry, and 1 light with the best general. I love this army because it's very offensive. To compare to another player who has three Samats over here, I'm counting. It seems there are 1 Bashi, and he has also the best general in the game. There are 3 cav units, 4 cav units. Another player, no. So, versus Turkey, you have 2 Prussian armies and 2 English armies. The best armies versus Turkey are either Prussians or the British. I prefer Britain playing against the Turkey. I do want to count it one more time. I'm counting 4 Nizams shooting cav, 5, 6, 7 infantry, 2, 3 heavily chevroned Janissaries, 1 Bashi. So this play has a slightly lighter than the way I'm doing it. Now, since the battle is going to start, and you could see right over here is where the action is going to be, I am going to zoom in on where the action is. With this battle, with this map, you do want to stay in the forest, getting at least this is where the center is. Get into the centers, use the forest. England, this is a great place for English to camp. This is a great spot for the Turks to camp. But again, we did not choose Turkey to camp. This is going to be full on offense. You see the cav setting up, going for the quick charge. England noticing it and going into squares. The cav had a horrible attack over here, did not shoot a single bullet, took losses, and has to pull back. But what they did do, however, is to setting up the stage for the rest of the army to catch up, passing the center line. This is actually the center of the map. So they passed on, they would be able to get the forest and get in line. England, the 2 players, they're working well together. You could see this English player very well set up, sending the cav to take the Bashis. Bashis are more or less mid-shield, and you could see that, and they are very vulnerable toward cav charges. So the English player is doing really well of outflanking the Turks. And look at these Bashis. They lost almost half the unit without causing any casualties. Infantry setting up. Now, to give you an idea on how this, look at this, these Bashis are just getting shot left and right. Usually the way I set up this game is I have my infantry forming up my. They are very tired. Janissaries. These lights more or less meat shield, catching up the bullets while the others could start inflicting damage. That was a horrible move of these Sparshis. The last entire unit did not inflict a single casualty. Calf charge. Another quick battle over here. Lights are coming into play. Look, this English army is doing outstanding, outflanking the Turks. And here we go. The battle started. Not even 5 minutes. We are going to start with a spectacular offense. So, heavily chevroned Janissaries are going to melee. They will be smashing into the ranks. This was a bad calf charge. You could see there was no oomph, if I may say it, behind that charge. Janissaries are going to rip apart these forces. Now, followed by Janissaries are the calves, because the English forces can no longer form squares. So they are going to be smashed by the calf charge. Look at it, they are still outflanked here. Finally, the Turks are coming to effect, pulling back these Turks. England is doing a great job supporting and flanking the Turks. So this was not a great attack, because you could see the terrible waste of Janissaries, your offensive forces. They did break through their ranks. The foot, followed by the calf. The English are in slight shock, and then now they're getting shot by the Nizam Credit Infantry. This is what a Turkish Blitz attack more or less looks like. Not a good attack, I have to admit. A lot of casualties for it, but it did the job. It broke the flank. Lots of lights over here for some reason. This was not a good army setup. You could see only foot and lights. Easily fell for the Turkish offense. Flank is broken. There are only lights over here. So let's see how that's going to work out. Finally, the British were pulled back. So they could not outflank the Turks anymore. And the Turks will not give. There is no quarter with the Turks. They smell, they taste the blood, and they're going after it. This is not a good setup. You don't want to fight the forest. Again, since the action is over here, let's concentrate on this flank. The right flank fell, wide open. The infantry is now able to form the lines and attack the lights. The right flank is getting support from the other players. You could see a few of the Prussian cav coming to aid. There was no square form, so this is a good cav charge. When you do cav charge, you charge and you want to pull back. You don't want to get into the melee. Right flank is open, and oh, look at these Janissaries. They are going at work right now. was a bit loud. So, with the right flank being in disarray, the Turks are able to regroup and only countering lights. These lights are going to be breakfast, serve as breakfast to these Turkish mounted Nizam. Look at that. Ouch. Too many lights. Players usually say max 5 lights. I really don't care how many lights you want to bring. The more lights you have, the better. My cap would love to go after them. Absolutely devastating. Nothing would stand against this sevens. This is so much fun playing Turkey. You could just send them out there and you know they would destroy anything in front of them. Especially foot. Now, Prussia is doing well by sending the cav. The problem with this is once you send it, pull back and then charge again. Don't let it be standing there for melee. They have lower morale. They lost the shock effect. Now they're bogged down. They have less men. Even the general is coming into play. Two generals are already dead. This seems like Game of Thrones. No one is safe in this game. The British are trying to form the line, desperate last defensive position. The Prussians are keep sending forces. But the Turks are just merciless. Look at them. Oh no, these are the Silatar Guard. The Silatar Guards are devastating. Shock cav, heavy cav. And England is not forming a square. Too late. Oh, they did form a square. Right in time. Did they? No, they did not. And they're outflanked by this Samad Janissaries. Absolutely devastating. Game is only 17 minutes in there and you could see that right flank is being smashed. Absolutely smashed. And the English are fighting for their life. Now while the Turks, like to point it out, have 1, 2, 3, 4 armies attacking, these Prussians are just standing there. In a multiplayer, this is just horrible. You have your player just... Who's in front of you that you're just standing there? Look, forming your lines beautifully, trying to hide in the forest. Against who? Ghost enemy? This is not a good move of Prussia. They need to just come over and start outflanking. Put pressure away from the left flank. Now, this player patiently is forming the armies in the forest, ready for the attack. Wow, look at all these lights bundling up. And look at this just attack. It's devastating. Let's go zoom in there. So, as a recap, you could see the infantry lining up while the Bashis and the Cav charging through. And once you charge, don't just stand there melee. Just charge to the second rank and third rank. While these ranks are going to be disarrayed, your foot infantry can just shoot whatever is left over. Oh no, Cav coming. Oh, getting through your own infantry. Bro, this is a good attack. These guys are exhausted. and they're getting outflanked. They are going to die here. Here's an excellent flank charge. Now pull back, charge again. Pull back, let the British shoot them. This is how you fight against Turkey. Oh, look at that. 3 units are just... One calf charge. Excellent move of Prussia. None of these folks can form square. And here comes the Silatar Guard. Wow, they still have all their men, and they just destroyed 3 units of Semans. Never send your Semans without infantry support either, just like your lights. It seems finally the Prussians were able to get a hold versus the Turks. The Turks are running out of steam. Or are they? It is so much fun just to smash through the armies. They are very tired. Excellent. And once you pass them, you could see that they will retreat. No point to just stand and melee. Charge and get through them and go somewhere else and charge. Just like now. While this guy is still standing during the melee, once the field is cleared, they will run away. That's my expectation, at least. Still 30, 32. Calf cleared up. Well, there's a Coldstream Guard here, so this guard will definitely give support to these 88 foot, 2 elite units. Oh, we got another attack coming. This is a mid shield, Bashis, followed by the Janissaries. This player utilizing the same technique. The Muskers will start shooting into the Bashis, and they are fresh too. The calf coming to the aid, excellent calf work. Going around it when there are no stakes, forming them into a square, excellent move, and this infantry is going to just shoot them to the pieces. Look at that, superiority of numbers, attack and pulling back, excellent work from this Turkish calf. Attack, pull back, form up your line. Excellent move, look at that, devastating. Now while this Prussian player is good, coming constantly to support, he does keep charging to the backs of their own men. This unit doesn't have any chance to form up. Oh no, more calf coming. Done. They're not even formed up. Three units concentrating on one. That's how you beat forces. Separate them, take them apart. Oh, look at that. Just this Bashi bazooks are just destroying them. Guys, it is just so much fun playing Turkey. Just smash your army in the other army and rip them apart and shoot them into pieces. The trick is combination. It requires practice. Send the meat shield, catch the bullets. Send in either your cav or your semats. Once they get into the melee, they can form square. Send in your shooting cav. Run through them, get behind the lines. Pass through with your semats to the second and third line, while your infantry forms solidly behind them and shoots whoever is left behind. That is how you play Turks. Very tired. Forming square. Now, the conventional wisdom is that forming squares helps better. Not really. These semats will still go through you. What it does though, had you had the second line behind here, they would be able to shoot from the sides rather than shooting behind your own forces. Look at this great work. So you see the Bashis getting in their Janissaries, forming a line. What I would do is now push through this, get behind them, so your men don't shoot yourself in the back. So it's line after line, these Prussian and British forces are getting smacked. Let's look at the bigger picture. Prussia is still standing, facing an imaginary army, while these Turks played really well together, combined their forces and smash through the left flank of the attackers. This is the attacking side. Coldstream, the best England can offer. Another general died, and that is actually my general. I think I went through mistakes. You see that? Kissing each other? Hugging? They share tea? Another general fell. That's 4 generals out of 8 players. Coldstreams? Look at them, 37, they're still standing strong. Finally, Prussia is relieving his imaginary army and trying to come and form the lines. The general ahead of everyone else. They are positioned well, but look at this though. What are you standing here? Who are you gonna shoot? Make sure you know where you're standing, what your positioning is. This is an entrance. This is an entrance. There is no entrance here. The general first line. Still full force. Another general dropped. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8 generals dead. Alright, Prussia finally formed the lines. While the Turks supported each other, this Prussian army did not, and because of that, you fight separately, you die alone. The foot guards very tired, trying desperately to get in line. Turks see that. Let's see what happens here. Ah, seems Moses walking over water. Oh, the brave men of England, outflanked, shaken, very tired. Shaken but not stirred, huh?
Right away, sir! Right away, sir!
Oh, another one to fall. Oh no, they're dropping.
Yes, sir!
It's got brains. Get it off me.
You see, you charge and you just go through them. You go to the next rank. This is a good Turkish player. Had Prussian been more aggressive, he should have attacked before these forces would be joining. They're separated. You have elite forces, you're fresh. These units are not full units, they are missing at least half. You could have attacked with your forces and just beat the first group. Had you be able to beat this group, the second group, there were lights. See that? Much easier to beat. Now you're getting outflanked, outnumbered, outgunned. This is another tactical mistake. You don't want to concentrate on these lights. If you want to shoot, take the elite forces. This is a musketeer unit, and just wasting bullets on these lights. Cav, the Turks are behind us. What are you doing? One kill? That was a bad charge. Don't walk, run. No, not the Janissaries. Where did these guys come from? Wow. Wow, look at that. Ouch. They are done. The Prussians are done. I was reading a little bit history about the Janissaries. They started as Christian boys who were enslaved by the Turks and then trained to the best, educated and trained and sent out to the armies. They were elite. Look at that, zoomed in. Versus the foot guard, elite. Another general bite the dust. 6 generals out of 8 are dead. Nice attack, look at that. Unfortunately, they're outflanked and getting shot right from the side. They managed to break the Janissaries, but they are outflanked, and what a waste of the foot guards. Turk is even behind them. Another general in the everyone is coming. Grenadiers, lights, Janissaries. They all want to have a piece of this Prussian. And so we come to the end. This battle, the Dutchman had 1250 kills versus 1241 losses. There were a lot of losses. One could argue was necessarily to break the right flank, but definitely not the best charge. I do want to point something out to you in a little bit. You had francium, fluoride, 1305 kills, 1638 losses. Nihag, I think he's Swedish. He had 1850 kills, 1348 losses. Rolling Stony had 792 kills by 706 losses. Venatus was facing me at the start of the game. He just did not get a chance to form his lines correctly, and too many lights, I believe. And so they were just smashed. 792 kills versus 1203 losses. The Tool, an excellent player. He was an English player that outflanked me at the start of the game. He fought really well. 1285 kills, 1563 losses. Braveheart from DNCQ group. They usually produce good players. I think Payne is part of them too. DNCQ, great players, 1148 kills, 1534 losses. Quartering Act of 1774. That is a gentleman who was fighting an imaginary force. I would highly recommend, if you're multiplayer, be aware what is going on, send support as you can. Now, to his defense, he did send his cav out, but you definitely want to send out your forces, your infantry as well. 1,071 kills versus 1,375 losses. Unit statistics, as far as kills, the best, you could see there are a few. The Nizams, these are the Nizams that are mopping up after Janissaries went through and rampage through the lines. So it's easy kills for them. These forces, the Samats are first line, and you could see they're deployed 120. They lost 84 and 113. That's a lot. They only had 86 kills, but they do break anything in front of them. As far as this Bashi Basouks, if you remember at the start, they got calf-charged and then they got outflanked and shot into pieces. Horrible mismanagement by myself. 66 losses, 0 kills. Look other way around. Mehmet had a great field day, 27 kills, but they lost the entire force of 24. And you have few with the calves. Calves usually 60, and they lost entire units, but they did have a good field day, 72 kills versus 58. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this game. It is a lot of fun, as I mentioned earlier, to play Turkey. If you want to smash your armies and destroy everything in front of you, you just want to have a fight with full of action and excitement, I would highly recommend you play Turkey, but do learn how to play them. They are not easy. I recommend you start playing Turkey once you have mastered France, England, Prussia. These are the better factions. Then I would move to Russia. They have good charging bonuses. The infantry has great charging bonuses. And then I would move to Turkey and Portugal. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, cheers.